Hello, infinite beings. This is just a short explanation, a technical explanation that was inspired by someone who came in the public channel today. I'm not going to label that person, if it was a person, probably. But that person falls in the category of the white magicians. And Lee knows them very well because he was one of them. So, they come with their clarity. He may be fearless. And so he has acquired clarity, but so his clarity is blinding him, and he wants to save everybody from something which he thinks he understands. And so I just wanted to give everybody a heads up on what the policy essentially is going to be, since Lee Goldragon is essentially administrating the logistics of the companionship, the Golden Phoenix, for now, until there's a council. So if a white magician or a black magician, these are easy to tell, and it's easy to know what to do with them because they come with anger and dirty words. So if somebody becomes a moderator and meets a black magician, it'll be very obvious. If it's not obvious, and you see, because I was a white magician, I got myself banned from channels, which I totally understand. But it didn't really have to happen. Maybe not in all the cases, for sure. So if this happens, even if you're not a moderator, of course I can't tell anybody what to do, but this is my strong advice. If it looks ambiguous and you're not sure how to react and do nothing, you can notify me or another moderator if there are others by then. And I will come and I will lay the trap for them gently, nicely, in the sense that I'm giving them a test to see if they come with righteousness or with curiosity. So I don't have all the answers, and I'm not going to sit there and debate everybody who wants to debate, because they're stuck in a paradigm that is a trap that was laid by the dragon to keep their awareness fixated on this realm. The basic principle, I guess you could say, of the golden magic is to be free, to be totally free. And so if we use techniques which use words, which use logic in order to perfect this body or the energetic body that is coupled with it, then it's not because we're attached to these techniques. They're only a tool to attain more energy in order to be ready to accept the gift of freedom. So you might have seen the conversation. It doesn't really matter. You can ask me about it, and I would love to explain it to someone who is genuinely curious. But this person gave himself away as having an agenda, which categorized that person as a white magician. And therefore Lee is going to react in this manner in which he reacted, which is he's going to delete all the comments that are not useful for the companions. So he might leave some of their comments, but in this case there was no useful comment. It was just sort of already right away, it was an aggressive pseudo question. So that was removed. If you want to read it, I think it's in the history. Although, I mean, it's up to you. You can ask me how it went. You're welcome to go read. I don't know if you can. You can let me know if you can read the things that I deleted, because I can. So I don't know how it is for you. I'm not a Telegram expert yet. So please let me know. It's in the Golden Phoenix Academy, which is the public channel, and the Goldragon channel, which is also has a public chat. So I just removed the user, deleted the comments, and I deleted the comments which I had made in reply to him to set my trap, to see if he was genuinely curious or if he had an agenda. And we're not interested to engage with these people because they're stuck, and we're not here to have pity. I mean, that's where this leads, is that the place of no pity is a requirement for total freedom. Otherwise, pity becomes the trap. To care about everybody, which is impossible. It's impossible to save anyone. We barely have enough energy to achieve freedom on a personal level, so there isn't enough energy to save anyone. See, the intention of saving someone is white magic, and it is a trap in the angle of attaining freedom. So if you don't know what to do, if the question looks like a loaded question, or if it looks like it has an agenda, if you feel like you really want to take the responsibility to lay the trap yourself, what I would say is remain extremely nice and polite, and just basically ask them to clarify what it. It's really tricky, because even saying "what do you mean" is already sort of loaded. So, but if you feel capable of setting a trap in order to find out what their real intention is, in order to make themselves, to make their intention more than obvious, then you're welcome to. But if not, then please, by all means, refrain from engaging. And you could even just close the chat, and just maybe you're not even, you don't have the personality to be in the public chat. And I said that to the companions, that only join the public chat if you feel ready to take that tension. Because every time that tension comes, I had to go in the sun for an hour, and I barely was able to untangle my filaments from this incident. And then also it's a teacher, because it showed me that I was entangling myself in a bunch of other places, not just this particular case. And so it was a good lesson for me, and I highly suggest to you that you refrain from engaging, and that you maybe close that chat, maybe leave that chat, and remain in the private group. And recapitulate. Just breathe in what is your energy, and you can move the head too. That's another technique. Left or right, doesn't matter. What matters is the intent. So take in what is yours, and let go of what isn't yours. And just repeat like that. Put the intent. And it might take a few days. It might take a few years. It doesn't matter. Eventually it will work. Have no fear. Defeat doesn't matter. What matters is that we engage in the battle for freedom. And that is freedom. Thank you.